Today's round of golf brings us to the black sand bunkers of Muriwai. We started the round off pretty well with a nice par, double and a par, and then some pretty solid golf until hole 6, where I snapped my 48 degree and got a quad. Thankfully we managed to bring it back somewhat from there, and we rejoin on hole 11 with this tee shot, which has put us into the bunker, which is not really where you want to be as a 17 handicap. However, on this occasion we got out first time and we're on the green. What you will notice is there is a fair bit of wind today, but we do make sure to rake our bunkers. On this occasion on the green, I misread the putt. I thought that was going to break to the right, however it went off to the left. We do tidy it up for a 2-putt, and that takes us to plus 12 through 11 holes.
Not too bad. Misread the green there. Putting's been pretty solid today. I've actually played pretty smart normally. Like when I've hit a bad tee shot, just made sure I get in the fairway. Because the fairways here are crucial to be in. As I found out the other time when I played it a couple of weeks back. When you're in the rough and it's on the sand, it's a very hard shot. Should come down nicely.
Really giving it his all there, eh? Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for me, who's put that out of bounds.
Probably should have stopped them.
And a nice little high handicap excuse to go with it.
Nice shot, Jack.
Free from the tee, however, it's a different story.
Couldn't have done that on the first go, eh? Kind of summing up how the tee shots are going now, but at least we're hitting some good drives these days.
Not quite the outcome I had in mind.
Don't go in the bunker. Don't go in the bunker. Moment of silence, please.
Thankfully, after the second layup of the hole, we managed to get this one onto the green. Putting a bit of sand into the divot we just made. Pretty reasonably long putt here.
Yeah, I think that's the lane. That's a good lane.
What a roll! What a roll!
That was a great lane.
So nearly dropped in. Not the best angle, but that was given to me. We're now plus 15 through 12.
Really needed that to go in though. It was free from the tee and I duffed the chip as well.
Wasn't Ted's finest tee shot there. My confidence trying to play the fade. I'm going to the left of those two trees and hopefully bring it into the right.
Open up out there. Maybe? Nice. It was supposed to cut in there and it didn't.
Thought we weren't going to find it, but there it is.
I was going to go for it, but I think the smarter play is actually to come out to the right. So we're going to do that.
I was honestly surprised with how pure this one came out. I mean, look at that shape on the ball. It was absolutely perfect, putting us back into the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, so we've got a big bank up here. We can either punch into it or go for it.
Feeling pretty confident with the 60 degree. Sounded nice and it looks to have paid off.
Should be pretty good.
Give you a quick snippet of what the wind sounds like before muting it. And unfortunately this putt doesn't quite drop. It would have been some par, however we're now plus 16 through 30. The hole 14, a fairly easy par 5. Made it a little bit harder with tee shots like that.
Not my finest work from the tee there, but the positives, it's in the middle of the fairway. For some reason I thought on the last hole I missed to the right, but I actually missed left. Oh well. In the middle of the fairway, it's a short par 5, so hopefully lay up to like a pitching wedge on the second shot and go from there. I mean, we've topped 2 in a row. We may try go for this one. Got a slow 4 ball in front, so just have a little chill. This ground is awesome, by the way. Yeah, golf game's a little bit off, but you know, it's a great day to be out here. Started so strong. Like I said, at the very start of 2025, for the first hole, I was level par. So, yeah, scratch golfer through 1, plus 20 something through the rest of them.
These guys were seriously slow at this point, so I thought we would do a bit of chipping to one another. So Ted's off to the left, Pete's off to the right, and I'm starting things off with a nice little chip to Ted. Ted's return, however, was a little too close for comfort, and we stopped. After that near-death experience, we rejoined on my third shot, which thankfully turned out pretty good. Opted for the 60° again here, and I bladed that. Luckily it hit the bank, and unfortunately does roll off the back. Some pretty poor camera work here. On this occasion I learnt my lesson and opted for the putter. Unfortunately it did overhit it a little bit, went a little bit longer than I hoped, and missed off to the right. So we're now plus 18.
Classic case of curse of the camera.
Long par 4 into a headwind.
Oh, Pete's the only one piping him at the moment.
Pete hits a good one. And not gonna lie, that one felt good.
That's a lovely shot, man.
What a drive. There we go. What a drive. Probably hit our best drive of the day.
Unfortunately, I really underestimated the wind in this mic, so it didn't capture that really crisp sound of puring the 8-iron as best I've probably ever hit it. And it bounces just before the green and ends up on it. So we're FIR, GIR, and a putt for birdie. And of course we leave it just short. But a nice tap-in par, we will certainly take that. Just going to dub over this one.
See?
It's there, boys, it's there. If only I just played like that all the time. Okay, that was absolutely terrible. But basically what I was saying here is at the moment in my game, my good shots are probably too good for my handicap, but my bad shots are definitely too bad. But I guess that's golf, it all balances out in the end. Ted's hooked another one into the bush off the tee. I'm hoping to replicate. And that's exactly what I meant with my bad shots are too bad. But this is what I think I do really well in my game, is rather than go for a long distance club, I'm just going to hit a club I know I can hit well, regain the confidence, and try and get up and down.
Plan here is to land it at the back and then roll it back down to the pin.
It's always smart to have a plan in place, even if you don't execute it 100%. Like that one went a little left, but as you can see it went off the back and then rolled back down. And with the fast greens, that's going to put us in a good spot. Unfortunately with the fast greens, you also have the fear of going off the green. So I've hit that a little bit too soft. But we're going to follow it up with a nice easy putt and rescue the bogey. Alright, hole 17, par 3, 105 metres. We're doing a little closer to the pin. Whoever's furthest away gets the post-round drinks. If you remember last week, Pete managed to secure the win with the bunker shot, and he needed the same there. Ted finds a bit of form here and actually finds the green. So it's pressure down to me, and I've hit it pretty nicely. However, it's gone off to the left, and also with the wind, hits the bank, and that's gone way down to the left. We ended up measuring it out between me and Pete, and I was furthest away by about a foot. So once again, drinks on me, boys. And I'm left with this awkward position.
That's actually really good.
Generally think that must have been one of my best shots of the round. To get up where it was from where I had it, and then rolled it pretty close with the putter here. But unfortunately we don't capitalise and we secure another double. So plus 21 going on to the 18th, and it just wasn't Ted's day from the tee. He used up his best tee box performance here. After topping the last drive, I've really closed off the stance.
Best drive of fucking day, Jack, is it?
Just need it to come in. The other boys had gone out of bounds and said if everyone was out of bounds they'd get a mulligan.
Mulligan, mulligan.
Hence the chanting.
I thought that was going to come back around.
Mulligan, mulligan.
Might be able to find it. We'll take a provisional.
Oh, God. Gosh, dump it.
Mulligan.
Mulligans.
I thought you just wanted to lose one today, mate. Fuck off.
Fucking hell, Muriwai's severely broken us.
Pete was bragging how he hadn't lost a ball all round, and then lost one on the 18th.
Oh, Pete, the mulligan did you well.
Right. Still counts as losing. Oh, I haven't lost it yet. Yeah.
Straightened up my stance for the provisional, and sliced it off to the right. But that will be safe.
Yeah, so just hit that 9-iron right down the middle. We're going to have a look for my first ball, hopefully find it, save ourselves a couple of strokes.
And my luck was in, and we found it just down here.
Save the strokes.
Goal here is just to get the ball out, nothing fancy.
That'll do.
Last full shot of the round with the 7-iron, and we've pured it down the middle, and it's just coming in left and going to find the green. Quick reminder before we take this putt, you can go follow me on Instagram. We're getting more active over there. Couple of challenges, a Top Tracer League if you want to get involved, and just remember to like and comment on the video if you enjoyed. And unfortunately this putt just misses off to the right, but that should leave us with a nice little tap-in bogey, and considering we could have lost that ball, we will take that. So we finished the round with a bogey, plus 22 through 18, not too bad considering the high numbers on the scorecard. And if you like this video, YouTube recommends you watch this one.